Well, good morning. It is such a treat to be back with all my friends here in Winchester. I'm sorry we had a rally at Virginia Tech that ended at 11:30 last night, so we are decided to stay there as opposed to drive, and that's why I was a little late getting here. That 5 o'clock departure this morning was quite early. But thank you all so much for coming. And Joe, you always do a great job. One of our rising stars in Republican circles in Richmond. Jill is just a terrific new senator, and thanks for all you did. A very competitive year to get Jill elected. Of course, Bev and I have worked together for over a decade in the House of Delegates, and public safety being my top priority for so many years as courts chairman and attorney general. She was my best ally in the House, helping us get things done in militia and police and the appropriations committee. So you all get a gold star for electing some rock star legislators here from your region. Thank you very much. And Winston Sears, my old friend, good to see you. She was got elected with her down in Hampton Roads, and I know she's up here now, and we miss you, and wish you were still there.
Bob, back to Bill Orndorff, who I forgot to introduce. Very, very important.
Hey, Bill.
Tom Tolbert, who runs the show. So
all right. Well, listen, everybody here is important. That's why you're here, and I appreciate you taking the time here early on a Wednesday morning to come out and help us get this campaign kicked off. And I know we've got elected leaders here and some of our party leaders, Pat and Jim and so many others. And thanks so much for coming. I've been to this community so many times during my tenure as Attorney General. Love coming to that Apple Blossom Festival. That's had me come up a couple times and been able to speak at some of the things, and been in the parade, and I know you're getting ready to gear up for that here in just another 4 or 5 weeks. And it's just such a great community with a great Virginia values, and I just love coming out here. So thank you for coming this morning. I would tell you that I'm from the government and I'm here to help, and you wouldn't believe it. Ronald Reagan said those are the 7 most dangerous words in the English language. And since I'm now out of government, as of 5 weeks ago, I decided to give up the office of the Attorney General because I didn't think it was right to campaign full-time for governor on the taxpayer's salary. And I think so I am gainfully employed now campaigning 110% of my time to become your next governor. Thank you for all your support that you're showing here this morning. As Jill said, we're in the middle of a tour all over the state. We started on Saturday, Bill Bowling and I, in Fairfax County and in Annandale, where we had 600-700 people, and then on to Richmond with nearly 1,000 people, and on to Hampton Roads, my old home, where we had about 700 or 800 people. I grew up in Fairfax. I live in Richmond now, and I raised my kids in Virginia Beach. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm the local candidate all over the state. And we're looking at property here in Winchester. Well, we've had a great start. I spent the last day or so with Mike Huckabee, great governor of Arkansas. He was with us in Roanoke, and then we had a rally in Tazewell on Monday. 300 people at the airport. What enthusiasm we saw there, and on to Bristol for a big fundraiser rally, and then Virginia Beach yesterday morning with a couple hundred people. And I did something yesterday I hadn't done in 30 years, and it's all Huckabee's fault. We had Mike Huckabee ready to play his guitar. He's actually an accomplished bass guitar player, as many of you know. He played with the band for many years. He's got his own band, in fact, called Capital Defense. And good name. Anyway, Bristol on Friday, on Monday night, he's playing, and my wife sold me out and told Mike Huckabee that I used to play the drums in high school. So anyway, Huckabee got me up there, and I actually played the drums for the first time in about 30 years, both Monday night and yesterday morning at the breakfast. So anyway, it's apparently floating around YouTube if you want to see how bad it is. But anyway, we've had a great reception, and this is day 5 of our tour. We had great days yesterday with young people all over the state. And I think it's so important that we get to the young people of America to tell them why our message of economic prosperity and jobs and protecting constitutional rights is important. And so we had a rally at Virginia Tech yesterday, and on to James Madison, and then UVA. So we're doing everything we can to talk to young people. Well, listen, I want to do something that you probably think is going to be really strange. I'd like you to take out your cell phone. Come on, don't look at me like that. You have cell phones. We want to stay in touch with you. And this is how we're going to do it. I want you to text the words, "Go Bob." All right, it's really easy. It's 46262. 46262. All right, now you got that keyed in, and then I want you to type in the word VA. That's right, text VA to Go Bob. Does it say that on this slide? Okay. All right, and then hit send. It's really easy. So in about 30 seconds, you'll be hearing from me. And hearing from me continually for the next 7 months, because we want to stay in touch with you by Facebook, where we got more friends than any of the other candidates. We want to Twitter. We want to be on email, text messaging. And so that'll just help us stay in touch. And that'll be one way to be able to hear from me regularly. So yeah, give it a few seconds and you'll hear from me. But listen, let me just say this. I think the most important thing for the next governor of Virginia to do is to be able to bring people together, to solve problems on the quality of life issues that they care about. And to me, that means right now creating opportunity and jobs in every region of the Commonwealth of Virginia. In fact, on your way out, you can actually pick up my new bumper sticker that'll kind of encapsulate it. It says, "Bob's for Jobs." That's what I want everybody to remember. Don't worry about putting it on your bumper, because in November, Jim Rich will come and take it off your bumper for you, so that you don't have to worry about gumming up your bumpers. In all seriousness, this is a tough time for America and Virginia. I've traveled down for the last year, and particularly these last 6 months. There's not a place I go where I don't hear a parent concerned about writing that check for tuition that's been going up, for college textbooks, or somebody concerned about their job, or their family member's job, or their young person graduating from college and where they're going to get that first job. About a retiree that's not concerned about their retirement account or their 401k or their stock market portfolio. These are the concerns that Virginians have. And so addressing job growth and economic opportunity and prosperity will be my top issue during the campaign, my top claim on my time as governor. So we go about setting the priorities for this campaign and